Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I wrote a post on Filip Morphic Fields YouTube and I got a couple things in mind I would love to say about how to work with Morphic Fields, also with Subliminals, frequencies and kind of any other energetic work that you are using. I started with these things like 10 years ago. Sometime before that, I started meditating daily. I got completely hooked, and first I found about subliminals. I discovered new communities, new creators of subliminals, and I thought that I had a magic pill in my hands that will help me to change the color of my eyes, to build me more muscle, to make me a millionaire. And like this blind trust wasn't bad. All those stuff work, but you have to keep in mind one important thing. If you are using any kind of energetic work, and that is it's only accelerator of processes that are happening inside of you. Morphic fields, subliminals, frequencies, they are all just an inputs that you are putting into your mind with goal of creating some different outcomes. But it's same as cooking food with recipes, because morphic fields, subliminals, everything, those are recipes, but you are the chef and you are the one that has to put into work, that has to do the action, that has to do the work, and that it must be you who deserves the change, and it must be you who is working on yourself and who is working on or working with your subconscious mind, who is working with all the traumas that you had in the past, that is working with all the beliefs, all the patterns that your subconscious mind believes in. All this stuff greatly influence your success with using morphic fields, with using subliminals and others. Of course, those stuff work. You will have like immediate results because your body is under the input of different kind of information that you are trying to achieve. And also when you are using energetic work, you have the intention of making it work, so it kind of bypasses some form of subconscious protection to make this work, because you are doing it intentionally. But still, to have long-term results and to go further and further, it's necessary that you deserve all those changes, that you also do the work, and you kind of collaborate with your mind in making these changes possible. What I mean deserving it, what I mean collaborating with your mind. Over the years, I've been using this stuff, and with my experience, if you just looping morphic fields, for example, day in and day out, you will experience some results, of course, but if you are not doing anything else with it, then to really have very good results, your subconscious must be really open to believing that the changes are possible, and you must already be on a level that will allow the changes to happen like effortlessly, but it's not true for most people. And what most people need to be doing is to put into work. And what I mean by putting into work is that you pick just few goals at a time. You pick few fields that target the results you are trying to create. And every time you're listening to Morphic Fields, you are meditating to them. You can also visualize your desired results. This way, you will bypass the protection of your subconscious even further, because you add emotion to it, you add visual imagination, you add sounds you hear, things you can smell, how you emotionally are charged when you are seeing it from the perspective of someone already having the results. Also, you need to take inspired action daily. What I mean inspired action, I mean just do the things that you would normally do as your future version of yourself that already has achieved all the things that you are trying to achieve with using Morphic Fields, for example. And what also I would recommend doing is just journaling and keeping track about your journey. This way, you are kind of communicating with your subconscious, and you are just showing your subconscious mind that some changes are happening already, and that the old script could no longer be relevant to your story, and you are kind of telling your subconscious to start adapting to or adopting to new scripts that you are trying to rewrite your baseline with. And this is what I did for most of the time that I worked with fields, and this is what worked for me the best. And it might look slow because you are always tempted to use more fields, use longer playlists, to just listen day in, day out. But in the end, the slow way is always the fastest way. If you just go slow, goal by goal, and you do all the inspired action, you journal your progress, you visualize yourself, you listen to fields, but you are meditating to them, you are intentionally listening to fields and you are meditating to them, and you are building your energetic sensitivity this way over time, and you are also building like the bigger baseline for you, like bigger baseline in terms of that morphic fields and other energetic work is just working. And if you start doing this slowly this way over time, you become much better at manifesting faster changes with using energetic work. And you can consider this kind of how to say it in English, investing in yourself, because if you start slowly and build yourself with results, then you are investing in bigger results and faster results in the future. So this is what I would do: start slowly, put into action, feedback all your progress, visualize, meditate, push the baseline of your subconscious mind around any change you want to achieve further and further. Work with the traumas that you carry on to, work with different belief patterns, work with different stuff that happened in your life, and try to push everything further. Also, another thing that is equally important as this for achieving faster results is, I would say, maxing out everything you can in the physical world, to maxing out your character with all the 3D tools in the physical world. What I mean is just honoring your body, eating healthy, exercising, having good sleep schedule, avoiding social media, avoiding TV, avoiding stress, meditating, being in nature, being surrounded with good friends. All those stuff seem like they do not hold significance in kind of carryover to your results with morphic fields, but they do. And everything amplifies everything. So if you spend time developing other character traits, and if you spend time increasing other character traits of your character in this game, then everything else will become easier. So this is my take for the video. I think it's really important for everyone that is using these tools to think about those stuff in a way that everything in life must be deserved. And if everything must be deserved, then you need some kind of routine that you do daily. And you also know that for the meaningful changes to happen, in most cases, if you are not a really open individual with different mindset, you will need time to make the changes happen. But the reward is greater. You have limited time here in the physical incarnation, and all the small steps that you are doing daily matter and amplify everything what you do in life. So just sit down, grab a piece of paper and grab a pen and write down your goals. Write down steps that you will do daily to achieve those goals, and just day in, day out, just check all the different parts that you should have completed for the day, and you just continue doing this way. When you look back, when you were 1 year ago, 2 years ago, you realize that you are a completely different person than you are today. And that's what makes the game beautiful, that you can become anything. And as I said at the beginning of the video, there is literally not much things that you cannot achieve using your mind and tools like Morphic Fields, but it takes time and you need to work hard on yourself to achieve those stuff. My name is Filip. I'm personal trainer of professional athletes. Also, I work as physical therapist, and also I create morphic fields, and I'm trying to combine everything together so it makes sense to you and so it improves your life. I want to improve life of mine and of others with sharing the knowledge that I have over the years. One last thing that comes to my mind: on my Patreon shop, I have new field quantum acceleration, next gen field that will help you kind of integrate the subconscious changes around morphic fields and other energetic work faster. Like, this field will help you rewrite all programs to overall increase the baseline of your effectivity working with fields. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope it helps anyone who sees it, and just enjoy life. All love. I'm out. Thank you.